Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be an update on Winterstorm Jaxon. This storm is going to be the biggest storm of the season so far across the Midwest and Northern Plains because Winterstorm Grayson is the biggest snowstorm of the season in general across the whole United States. But Winterstorm Jaxon is going to be the second biggest probably of the season across the Midwest and Upper Plains. So let's get right into it. You can see it just comes out of the Colorado. It's going to be Colorado low. Usually those are pretty strong. They bring up a lot of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. You can see those isobars are going to be tightly packed on the backside of this. So I would not be surprised if they issue blizzard warnings instead of winter storm warnings because blizzard warnings are for when winds are more than 35 miles per hour, and you can see these isobars are pretty tightly packed. It's going to be some pretty heavy snow, some dark blue. This shows you the key of the map. Some 4 to 6 inches of snow per hour snowfall rates. That's pretty insane, but it's not going to last the whole day, so it's not going to be like 24 inches of snow. Because if it lasted the whole day, then that would produce over 2 feet of snow easily. But it's going to quickly wind down. It's going to be a pretty quick moving storm. But areas like northern Illinois, don't get all hopes lost. We will be receiving a lot of rain, up to an inch from this. But there is going to be some snow on the backside of this, so don't get all your hopes lost. There could still be some snow showers for those snow lovers. And that's pretty much it for the week. That's going to be the major event. Let's look at the total snowfall amounts. This is the GFS, so keep in mind this is not going to be completely correct. The GFS is saying that northwestern Iowa is going to get the absolute brunt of this. Southwestern Dakota, southwestern South Dakota, and southeast western Minnesota is going to get the most. You could say 17 inches. That I think is a little bit over exaggeration. I do not think there will be 17 inches of snow from this system, but I do think there will be a big swath of 8 to 12 inches across northern Wisconsin, central Minnesota, southern Minnesota, northwestern Iowa, and central Nebraska. So get prepared for this, guys. This is going to be a massive snowstorm. I also want to show you the weather alerts from the National Weather Service, how big span of these winter storm warnings and watches is. Let's go click on Minneapolis, and let's go a little bit southwest because that's where the brunt. So like Red Wing, Mankato, you're gonna get pretty heavy snowfall. Let's look. You could see winter storm watch is in effect, and heavy snow for Monday and heavy snow for Monday night. 1 to 3 inches of snow is possible Sunday night, and then 6 to 10 inches of snow Monday. So that's gonna be that just goes to show you how heavy the snow is gonna be falling. 6 to 10 inches in 12 hours. That's qualifies for a winter storm warning. A lot of school closures will be happening. This is going to be a massive snowstorm. Now let's go back and click on central Nebraska on the winter storm warnings. Let's see what they have to say for central Nebraska. This is the latest weather situation report. Let's see what the National Weather Service local one has to say. This loads. So winter storm warning is in effect for much of northwestern Nebraska, and not northwestern, just western Nebraska in general. And significant snowfall is expected across all of western and north central Nebraska, beginning tonight across the Panhandle and expanding across all west of western and north central Nebraska Sunday. So a lot of areas are going to be impacted. There's still going to be some change in the snow total accumulations, but because that band could still shift. This main band could shift more southwards. There's one model that says it's going to shift more upwards, more northwards. I'm going to show you that right now. The Icon model is showing that it's going to be lifted a little bit farther north. As you can see, the snow is going to be hitting Minneapolis and St. Cloud a little bit more than the predicted track. But overall, Nebraska pretty much seems to be right in the hot zone, northeastern Nebraska. So you can see this is anywhere you see this gridded blue color, that is snow. Anywhere you see this just plain blue, that is rain. So the snow comes out. That is some heavy snow right there. Some severe thunderstorms along with this. I won't be tracking the severe thunderstorms because there's just too much to track around with the snow. And you can see some yellows popping up. That's on a scale. That's some pretty heavy snow. And it'll be quite a good dose of rain with this. I wanted to move back a little bit farther backwards. You can see there's going to be some scattered snow showers on the back of it in Chicago, northern Illinois, southwestern Michigan. Now let's click on new snow accumulations. That is the green amount. So that is about a foot of snow and more. So 12 inches plus in this green area. And the yellows is pretty much 20 inches. So again, I don't think there'll be 20 inches, but there are definitely going to be some amounts of 15, 14 inches. Um, I would also like to go back and show you the Canadian model. Pretty much the same story, guys. Um, a massive snowstorm predicted. They have been showing this snowstorm for so long, so this hasn't. They have posted these winter storm watches for already quite a big time frame. So a lot of people can prepare with this. 16, 15 inches. Minneapolis again getting around a foot of snow. So this is definitely going to boost our snowfall accumulation since they haven't had a lot of snow this year. Now I'd like to go to the back to the GFS and go and check on the rain accumulations because that'll be quite another big story because that'll be lead to flooding since there's a lot of snowpack across northern Illinois that still hasn't melted and frozen ground, and once that rain falls, I can't find it. Okay, total accumulated precipitation. You can see some lighter blues. That's over half an inch of rain, closer to an inch, and anywhere there's no purple, but you can see there's in this right here in northwestern Iowa. There's a little bit of so it's going to be total snowfall accumulations are going to bring down 1.75 inches of precip. So that's if that's going to be 10-to-1 ratio, that's going to be somewhere around 17 inches, which it is going to be a 10-to-1 ratio, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. So maybe possibly in some localized area 20 inches. Again, guys, stay safe. This is a big storm. I'd also like to show you the NAM 12 km, how much snow they're predicting. Total snowfall. You can see they're always NAM always overachieves so much. They always put out way more than actually is going to happen. I realize that, and you can see Minneapolis would just get absolutely clobbered by the snowstorms. Pretty much southern Minnesota absolutely hammered. And that's going to be the story, guys. So stay safe. Stay tuned to my weather channel or other weather channels. They also have really good information. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and liking the video. As always, see you guys in the next episode.